Welcome back, guys. Yeah, today we're going to be learning how to make this smokey top. So I have my fabric here, and I'm going to be folding this into four. So you need about 2 or 1.5 yards of fabric for this. So I'm going to fold it into four because I'll be cutting both the front and the back together. So I fold it in such a way that the self edge are facing each other. So the first thing I'll do is to measure the length of my top. I want the length of my top to be around 26. So I'm going to drop my the line I have here is my starting point. So I'll draw this line. So from this starting point, here is the length. So the first line I'm going to have is going to be my sleeve opening. That's the nipple point. So from my shoulder to my nipple point is around 11 inches. From there, I'll measure down to my under bust and to your waist line. So from my under bust to my waist, I use about 4 to 5 inches. So on the waistline, I'm going to be imputing my waist circumference divided by 4. So whatever I have here, I'm going to be adding half of it as elastic for my allowance. That would be for the smoky effect around the waist area. So this is what I have. Let's say I have 10 inches. I'm going to be adding 5 extra for my smoking allowance. So from this my sleeve opening, I'll just draw a straight line down. So for this neckline, I'm going to be using 5.5 for the neck width, and the neck depth is I use 3 inches for my neck depth for both the front and the back. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So at this point, I'll advise don't forget your shoulder slope because I actually forget to add my shoulder slope. So I'm going to be using the total weight of what I have here as my sleeve length. So remember I said from the shoulder I measure down to my waist. So for that smoky effect, I want it to be around my in between the under bust and the waist. So I'm going to be coming down from my under bust. I'll come down by 4 inches. So from that 4 inches at the hem, I'm going to come in by 3 inches. Then I'll connect it like this from my waist to the hemline so that it will open up like a flare. I want it to look like a flare. So it's going to give us that flare effect at the down part. So that is what I have here. So let me repeat. I said from the waist you will measure down, sorry, from the under bust measure down 4 inches. From that 4 inches, we are going to connect to the 3 inches at the hem of the top. So basically that is all for the cutting. So I'm going to open this up so we can see what it looks like. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine and using my elastic thread. So I'll just go ahead and smoke it and come back and show us. So I'm going to be notching where the elastic will be. Remember I said from my shoulder I measure down to my under bust, and from there I measure 4 inches. So that is where the smoky effect will be. So I'll do this on both sides and I'll take it to the machine. So remember you are sewing on the right side on your machine. So I've gone ahead to sew it, and here is it. This is what I have. It came out very nice. So I'll take it to my machine and join the shoulder. Then I'll hem the neckline. So you can just go ahead and fold it like so, or use your bias tape to finish it up. So I'll do that. So I've gone ahead to type the neckline. I've also gone ahead to hem my sleeve opening. I've joined the shoulder. So at this point you can go ahead and overlock it and join the sides, and yeah, our top is ready. So after joining the shoulder, the next thing you want to do is to hem the down part of this top. So guys, if you have found this helpful in any way, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. See you in my next video. Bye.